folks. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the crypt. I know it's been a little bit. uh, be free. Hell, listening in on my way to work. Okay, be free. Be be safe then. I don't know if you're driving or whatever, but so I don't know how am I gonna put this. So yeah, things are. I'm gonna show my videos as I always do, and I know I don't like to get involved in dumb, stupid, idiotic drama, but because a lot of stuff went down. Oh, did I know that you were live? Did I? No, you're just in time. But yeah, hey guys. Hey, Channel 69, Crash, what's up, Carrie, Be Free, Dude Brothers, how you all doing? What I was gonna say is, there's a lot going on, and a lot of people have been asking questions. So I'm gonna do a one-off tonight. I'm gonna talk about this person, CJ, once, because I'm not trying to punch down. I have receipts, I have witnesses, and then that's it. She can do whatever she wants to do with her channel, and people who watch her. That Oh, hey, Angela Green, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Welcome to the crypt. We do have fun here, and we're gonna do a lot more fun stuff. I have a lot of stuff planned for the future, but I don't want people to come in and hurt the community, or worse yet, lie about people that they can't stand. And people, you guys can watch wherever you want. That's why at the end I'm gonna put a disclaimer that me and my special guest, we're gonna go into this now. If people don't want to listen, thanks for coming by, all that stuff, you know what I mean? But if people do want to hear us out, then this way your questions can be answered, because a lot of people did get affected by this person, and one of them's a good friend of mine, and I don't like that, because don't go into another community and start lighting fires. But with that being said, let's get into this. It's been a little bit. I did a promotion for my movie. You guys really should check it out when it comes to DVD, Shakespeare's Shitstorm. There's an app called Watch Trauma now, and the first month is free, and then it's like $4.99 a month. Really, really good stuff. But all in good time for that. But for now, let's get into this video. Rev made a video today. Yes, he did. Rev News made a video, so let's watch that. Thank you, who, for telling me. And it's called "I Love Shane to Death, but I Speak for Myself." Yeah, sure, Jan. Hey, Taylor, what's up? But yeah, so I got a lot planned on my mind. But I want to try to shift the drama out of the community, because I want to go get into more child advocacy. You guys wouldn't believe the celebrities that I know that have had messed up lives because a piece of shit father, or a piece of shit director, or a piece of crap guy that's on the wrong side of 40 trying to get something out of an 11-year-old kid. It's disgusting. So I always want to keep, I've always been a child advocate first. And even if you're an adult, hey, it happened as a child, I can still listen to the story. I think it'll be interesting for you guys, but that's kind of my plans. But without further ado, let's go into this, and I can stop rambling. Thank you all for being here, and like the stream, folks.
Okay, guys, so this is how you're getting videos from me now, okay? It's no video, and you're just getting a mic, okay? That's how it's going to be for now. It's the Reverend. It's the Reverend Dude. So there's something out there in the lexicon of things out there having to do with people on the internet that talk about other people on the internet incessantly, and this meme, it's kind of a meme, if you will, is that Revelation News is actually a second voice for Shanny for Christ, or Shanny needs love. This is the perception that some people on the internet want to put out there, that for some reason I would see fit to only put out messages that Shanny has cleared.
Well, folks, speaking of someone who knows for a fact, yes, that is the truth. She did clear it. You had to clear it with her. I've heard you tell her several times that, is that what you want, Shanny? You wanted me to say this. You've told me, dude. You told me to my in that video that when I was talking to you guys that one time, you told me to my face, you're like, yeah, she makes me say things because she says she's being bullied. So what are you talking about, liar? Like, come on, Rev. Like, I know you and Shanny are in a bad spot, but the lying needs to stop, bro. For real.
I want to make it clear on my channel that that's not the case. Okay, she allows me to talk about anything I want to talk about within. If if it has to do with personal stuff, I'd be an idiot to be talking about that. Period. Okay, so that's not what you're ever gonna get from me ever again.
Yeah. Okay, sure. But you see, Rev, you are an idiot because you don't even realize when it's personal, and that's your problem. You know, you never got to I don't know, get a psychiatrist or get on the right quote unquote meds or whatever you want to excuse you want to say. You never got better. You don't even understand why people are mad. Like we were saying 2 years ago that you shouldn't be around kids because your explosive nature, your many vices of alcohol and marijuana and who other God knows what other drugs you and Shanny allegedly have been doing and taking. And let's not forget your former mod, Megan Hilt, said she saw some stuff in a pipe and a foil. Yes, that could be heroin. You know, it could be anything. I'm not judging, but I'm saying that there was a lot of stuff that went down, Rev, and until you come clean, you know, it's just gonna stay like this, and you're just gonna keep looking bad, worse and worse.
The point is that if I want to talk about abortion and what I believe, Shanny will allow me to make a video. She does. I don't need to clear my videos with Shanny.
That's a lie.
I don't want people thinking this because this is something that these haters put out that I'm not my own person and I can't speak. I've spoke on stuff when she didn't even agree with it. Okay, like if.
All right, I'm sure that she's gotten slappy when you said the wrong thing, but there was times where you were like, "Okay, Roe v. Wade. I don't like it." Right, Shanny? That I don't like it? Yeah, okay. I don't like it. Like, dude, it's very obvious when you're saying something that is not coming out of your mouth. And it's an okay, man. You know, why don't you just try to, like, if people are trying to help you come to terms with that she uses you, accept the help, man. I don't know. What do you guys think?
If I want to put it like I'm doing a video right now, I didn't even tell her about it, and I'm just doing it.
She can get mad.
I don't want you thinking that you're not hearing from actually Rev and like what I believe. So that's bullshit. I just wanted you to know that. God bless all of you. I'm living life. I'm trying to do the best with what I got, and I pray Jesus blesses each and every one of you. Peace.
No thanks. Actually, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not. I mean, I've heard worse. I actually think Shanny's got more of a sound than. Is that Rev? Is that supposed to be Rev? Shanny's gigantic. She is. But yeah, that video's fun, folks. Here, let's get into the next one. But while I'm doing that, yes, I want you guys to vote on if you think that Shanny makes Rev do that. I mean, I know the truth, but you know, I like to hear your guys' opinions on it. Okay, so this horrible, and I mean horrible quality video that Shanny made about GP bearing false witness part 1. GP is G-Man's friend, gentleman pioneer, gentle penetration. I don't know. He goes by a lot of weird names. He's another guy that likes to throw religion at you when people call out your bullcrap. I don't understand this. You know, I can have a conversation with anybody and try to come to a common ground. But, you know, maybe it's because I was raised different. But I don't try to hold that over anybody. I think a lot of people are hurt, mentally ill. Like what Shanny says, hurt people. Yes, they do. All day. When Shanny allows me, I say whatever I want, right? You got it. You know it, Taylor. I mean, you know, for anybody new here, I'm still angry over the fact that this woman called me and a bunch of other concerned people, concerned parents, you know, called me a peasant when I'm like, why don't you feed those kids? Why are they banging on the door so much? Why don't you set aside a time for mommy's online ranting at people time? If she would have done it at night, in the middle of the night, they would never have known. I mean, there was many ways to keep those kids out of the internet. And for anybody, if you ever watch me and want to be inspired to do this stuff, I mean, first don't. This is a niche of a niche of a niche. And just understand that this does weigh on you mentally. So I think when someone gets monetized, that monetization is just there for our mental anguish. And by the way, remember, if anyone does want to donate tonight, if you get a chuckle, there's my Cash App on top and other stuff in the description. Thank you so much.
There's 37 people watching. Like the stream, folks.
In the room.
Oh, thank you,
It
Crash.
smells like rotten asshole in the room.
I love that one. I will never get tired of hearing that. It's like, dude, okay, if it smells that bad, why are you sitting there? Why aren't you trying to clean up? Try to get this whale into the bathroom and hose her down. Like, for real, you know? Like, not to be mean. Like, everybody goes through weight changes, but just sitting there and doing nothing is the problem. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Taking food out of your kids' mouths is the problem. But thank you so much, Crash. I love you.
Alexa.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna hide that because that's not even for me. Hose her down the back porch. Yes. So you get it. You get what I'm trying to say. Because I'm definitely I'm learning a lot. I'm learning. I'm just waiting for the commercial to be done. I'm learning a lot about trying to be fair with people. You know, I mean, being at the con, being a guest this weekend, it really opened my eyes to, like, you know what, people are so cool in like the horror community. I wish that it was more like that, doing stuff like this with people, because I feel like people would just have a lot better time. But here, let's get back to Scammy.
All right. So, it looks like I'm streaming. Alright, so GP is going around trying to convince G-Man that me and Rev took his phone and released said recordings.
Now this is interesting for those who don't know. You know, I played it in the last stream. G-Man was saying weird stuff to Gentleman Pioneer. Do I think he did it? Definitely. I don't think Shanny was stealing. Like, why do that? Of course, the dude knew about the child abuse. Everybody knew about the child abuse. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a rocket scientist.
That's probably the dumbest thing you could actually lie about, to tell you the truth, GP. And I'll tell you why. First of all, I've never touched G-Man's phone. I've never wanted to touch G-Man's phone.
All right, don't make it a sexual thing, please.
G-Man knows this, actually, because there's been several times where he's said, I'm surprised you guys never took my phone. You
know what? I'm surprised that, like, I know a lot of people didn't get to see this because Rocket Archives never archived it. And so for some people, this is, unless you watched it on Twitch, this is the only time you've actually seen it on YouTube.
Never touched my phone, which I'm thinking he probably had a video in the background seeing if we'd actually do something like that. No. And so G-Man knows that we haven't taken his phone, we haven't used his phone, we haven't touched his phone. That's why he called you out right away and said you were lying, GP.
Yeah.
Because he knows for a fact, because he tested us on this, if we touch his phone, and don't, because I'll just be honest, I don't care that much to do something like that.
Yeah, right.
And not only that, why would I send a video to a reaction channel like that one? Like, why would I?
Okay, well, I can answer that. She's not too loud, right, folks? I want to make sure you guys can hear me and her at the same time. But yes, I can answer this question. Why would she do that? Well, Shanny has done it. I've seen it myself in the past. Sent stuff to the people that she calls her haters because it keeps her drama going. You know what I mean? It keeps people talking about her, good or bad. That's what Shanny does. So yeah, I could totally believe that she could leak something because she's done it before.
That out, you know, and
All
why
good.
would I be
All right, cool.
cowardly
Thanks,
enough to send it in anonymous? You know, you think if I had something on G-Man, you know, since I'm so flamboyant in my personality, I would not give a shit and do it in front of everyone proudly.
Like you do.
No. I can say G-Man's wrong about a lot of things. Like I set fucking Jason up to make his videos today. No. Jason does things on his own, trying to allude that I'm condoning violence on men.
Okay. Before she gets into the violence on men, whatever, where she's trying to go with that narrative, you do that, Shanny. And a little FYI, a little tip here for you. If you keep on talking about it, it makes you look more guilty. Of course you do that. But tell us another 10 more times and then make Jason tell us another 20 more times how you don't control his channel. You see how that don't look good for you? Just saying.
No, because he didn't finish watching my video. Hi Willow. So, like, I'm sorry, GP. You are bearing false witness, and you really need to correct yourself over that. And you know, it makes me question. Maybe you did release a recording of G-Man saying that stuff. Which, in all honesty, I don't appreciate G-Man actually saying shit like that. It's kind of disgusting. He would say
this damn potato internet that she has. But still, like, I don't get it. You know, you want to, like, you're trying to make excuses for what happened. You're still trying to point blame at some people. Hell, I'm sure you're still trying to point blame at Carrie. But to me, I feel like a part of you wanted to get caught because maybe there's a small pea-brain part in your head that you knew that it was wrong. You knew you were being wrong, that Jason was being wrong, and you wanted to right those wrongs on the lawn all day. Maybe you did. Maybe she did.
Say something like that to us.
Okay, Penny. That's all good.
But yeah, GP, I didn't steal G-Man's phone and release that information, because if I was going to release any information, I'm bold enough to put my face on it.
Oh, you mean like now? like right now? Okay. I wonder, does G-Man say that this happened? Does G-Man say that she stole his phone? You know, I mean, G-Man says everyone steals his phone. This guy must have the craziest phone because everyone steals it. Drag, Shanny, that other, that prostitute that he was trying to, I don't know, do something with. Willie Widow or White Widow or whatever her name was.
Like, seriously. I think most people would see that in my personality, that I would be bold enough to put my face on it and not do something underhanded. Especially since G-Man tested us, I don't know how many fucking times, if we would take his phone, and we never did, and he comments all the time. I'm surprised you haven't taken my phone yet. And me and Jason look at each other like, what the fuck? Why are we gonna take your fucking phone? I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
You said that.
You know, but it's interesting how he really fucking feels about me, and
I mean, really, this is from somebody who can't even get 2040p, you know, internet service to talk crap about somebody. I love it. I love it. Like, why would I do that? I don't know. Maybe because you don't have nothing left. You don't have a pot to piss in.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't tell me that he did not kick both of them out. As soon as they kicked them out, they were G-Man and Shanny and Rev have been at each other's throats. You know, G-Man saying one thing, Shanny saying something else. She's making Rev say something else. They were kicked out. These two, I mean, come on. It doesn't, you don't gotta be smart to know that these people are gonna turn that house that he's trying to sell into something disgusting, because that's just what they do. disgusting people. Were they taught this? Maybe, maybe not. I think they just need some sort of help. They need some sort of place. Anytime I've ever told them, you guys need help. There's places to help you. There's a program. I told her in my video, it was called Mommy and Me. They could have shown her how to bathe right and clean, and they could have shown her how to make meals and how to talk to your kids, what to talk to them about, because they're learning sponges of information, like they soak up everything that's around them. And for her to say a lot of weird stuff to a young mind, it's developing in the wrong way. I mean, in my opinion, of course, but I think that's why the kids still struggle with like wetting the bed and stuff like that. It's not their fault. It's what the mind absorbed,
Dude, you've got me pegged way.
That is work. Oh.
Seriously.
Yes.
You think I like have agendas to things, and I fucking don't. I'm too lazy for that shit. I don't plot. I don't plan. I see it fucking useless to plot and plan, because every time I ever did plan something, it'd like go up in fucking flames, and my heart would be completely broken. I think the last time I planned something, I was hoping I know this sounds horrible, but I was hoping my mom would die first so I could repair my relationship with my dad.
Wow. Wow. It's true. Wow. That's definitely true. That's awful, Shan. How can you talk about like your actual mother like that? I know, like, you had your dad and you had like, a boyfriend. It's like, gee, I wonder where you learned all, like, let's have multiple people. Everyone can be dad now. Like, okay, you didn't like your mom, fine, but just to be like, I hope that I was plotting for her to die so I can like fix my relationship with my dad. Hey, if he wanted to make the time, it doesn't matter if someone's alive or dead. Just putting that out there, man. But at least she's admitting that she did plot things.
And my siblings, obviously, it didn't go that way, and
hey,
that's when I vowed off planning, actually, because that plan was like gone. There is no repairing with my family. The damage is done. It is what it is, and I'm just gonna have to accept that and move the fuck on with my life. You know what I mean?
Right?
I just...
Yo, hold on. Thank you, Carrie. I need to give you a clap there. You are exactly right. When you don't care, you can't be bothered because you don't have the time. It's like she doesn't realize that we're also human beings too, that have thoughts and feelings and opinions and go through the same type of stuff. But we just don't post it on the internet for everyone to see and go, ooh, look at that. It's like she doesn't realize it's like we're like aliens or something. Like, oh, okay.
I'm just really fucking sick of people trying to paint this image of me when I'm not that image,
I don't know. Right now, you look like a Picasso painting.
I've ever been bad. It's been like reactionary. It's been me feeling overly hurt and ending up lashing out in a negative way.
Does that work? Okay, so like when I was called out for my child abuse, I was like, yo, you guys are hurting me. Like I know I did something really messed up, but instead of me talking about that, you guys like, you hurt me, and I'm like, why are you hurting me? And it's just like I don't understand. Like I know you're curious why I would let some douchebag that's not even married to me abuse my children, but like you're hurting me asking me the question. Do you guys care? It's a question. How can you guys ask me a question? Do you have any foods? Yeah, she looks better than ever.
That's my human failing. I think a lot of people have their limits, though. And my limit to where I actually black out and do fucking stupid shit is usually when I'm being invalidated and told that I did something when I didn't do it, or I did something because of this reason, or I'm doing this because of that reason.
Then why are you doing it?
It's all trauma responses at the end of the day, and I recognize that about myself. That is trauma responses with this stuff. But there's also that side of me where I know...
Sodomy? Oh. Let me interject here and say, I bet she did have to go through some sort of court. Not court, some sort of counseling. Not the best, mind you. It's court appointed. But I'm sure they said, if you even want to be at the next birthday of one of your children, You need to figure out what's wrong with, like, and they just point up and down this. Why you don't understand that you didn't do anything. Why you weren't the one who called the police. You know, I'll still never understand how this person could beat a man up over a Baja Blast. But when the same person who wanted that Baja Blast drop kicks her son, nothing for days, the other son has to call. I don't get that. But you beat him over a Baja Blast. Like, is a Baja Blast more than your kid? Like, make that make sense to me.
What I did was bad. What I did was not good, and I needed to get help to fix my problems. You know, and I did get the help I needed to fix my problems.
Yeah, for real.
And then you keep associating.
For real. I can't say it. It's Tootin, Clarence. It sounds nuts. It really does. And I know how nuts it sounds, but I swear that is the truth. He wanted to go get a Baja Blast at night. She said, "You're drunk." He wasn't. They both were drinking hours prior. She was fine with Rev driving drunk with her 2 children in the back seat while he's probably speeding, driving back from watching Detective Pikachu and drinking a bunch of drinks all day while she made videos all day. And when he just got sick of her, she let him drive home drunk and then lied about it and said it was an Uber. And then when he said he wanted a Baja Blast to get away from her, she got slappy, as we say with the fetish whip.
Cheating me having these problems that I already corrected. And it's like, do you even listen to me? Do you even, like, actively acknowledge what I actually say? Or are you just so fucking stuck in this loop where you're just gonna constantly bear one conclusion after another?
Hey, Raccoon Man. Shanny's struggling with the peasant's internet connection. Yeah, right. Seriously. But you see, this is karma. Karma's like, oh, you want more crap. No, we're going to just make it so, like, you know, make you look like a joke that you are. So we're going to give you a crappy internet connection. Because it's so ridiculous at this point. I'd rather her say, hey, listen, I need some help. Can people help me? I want to try to really turn things around. Okay, fine. Leave that guy that you're with because he's an abuser of children. That's awful. And let's see what we can do for you. Instead of doing this. This is not working, Shannon. Miss Shannon, this is not working. Leave that man and say that you are actually sorry. And then maybe some help can happen. But if you're just going to continue to be around that guy who your kids hate with a passion, then I don't think there's any hope for you. But I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Another conclusion that is completely false. Also, may I say, not only GP is bearing false witness, but Drag right now is obviously bearing false witness. G-Man did not kick us out of the house. Period. That's some made-up bullshit that he made up. My kids were not taken away from me because of neglect. That's another lie that Drag is saying.
Okay, so they just took them for no reason, right? You said it was a vacation. They were malnourished, very skinny like Rev. You weren't feeding them right. The older son, or was it the older? Oh, I'm sorry. See, I can't even remember which one because your lies. Carrie, which one? Which son failed the internet? Not the internet schooling. The older one, right? All these things, but no, they you know, you just needed a break. Like, stop it, Shanny. Please stop it. Please come to a reality. I know reality sucks, especially now, but like, people don't like when you constantly lie to them. We know stuff sucks. You know, most of us have been there. But if you lie, it's just gonna push you more away from any type of resolution to your problem.
My kids were given up temporarily so we could find a place to stay, and because I'm really sick and I don't have the strength to take care of them.
Okay, thanks,
so
Carrie. The younger one. That's even worse.
Them, okay?
That's even worse. The one that's going to, you know, we need young minds to take care of this world when we're not here. And this child thinks that the moon's probably made out of green cheese and that the Illuminati's trying to get her, and she's a targeted individual, and all this crazy stuff. That's not true. Penny, you say, how can she not shower for weeks or maybe months? I can't understand. That is grody gross and unhealthy. That is nasty. I mean, you know, but I guess because she doesn't even wipe her butt, it's no different for her. Yeah, but like personally, yeah, a day, I'm crawling out of my skin. But you know, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Okay,
folks.
But the good thing about this is they're in a place where they're being taken care of, where they're
How
thriving,
do you know that?
Where they don't have to worry where my next meal is going to be because mom and dad can't work because everyone's getting mom and dad fired.
Interesting statement that this pig just troughed up. Interesting. I only say that because that really gets me angry. Shanny, you know what happened. Let me just play that again.
Where they don't have to worry where my next meal is going to be because mom and dad can't work because everyone's getting mom and dad fired.
Okay, so that's where that's the problem. Your kids have to worry about where the next meal is going to be. Well, I could tell you, Shanny, and I'm not trying to talk big, but I could tell you right now, if I didn't even have $1, if I was broke, if I was in the negative, my children and my family will never, ever go hungry because I know how to parent. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But like, come on. You're almost 40, lady. You don't know how to be a parent? You can't food pantry has nothing to do with your bullcrap on the internet. Stop it. Food pantry. You can get rice and pasta. I mean, just stop. Just please, just watch one of your own videos. Realize that what you're saying sounds stupid and move on. We're a lot more intelligent than you give people credit for, the trolls.
But they're thriving and they don't have to worry about stalkers anymore and people taking pictures of them and
what? Who's taking pictures?
And, you know, they can actually go outside and have a normal life. And I'm way willing to.
Yeah, shit. Your older son was going outside all the time because he didn't, you know, he filled his toilet with shit and piss, and then like he had a door. Like, what child has a door in their room? I don't, you know. Again, like, I hate to talk about someone else's parenting, but if you have a teenage son or a teenage child, you don't have a door where they have easy access to not only have parties, do God knows what else, drugs, anything. Because, hey, there's a door right there. And no one's feeding me. And this guy's beating us up.
Give my kids up so they can have some kind of normality to their life than keep them in a situation where they're constantly in danger. Period.
Doesn't end, folks.
I don't know who was taking pictures of them. I figure it's probably the Kiwi Farms peoples.
Oh, here we go.
That's okay. The law's getting on their ass now, thank God. You know, they finally listened to us.
Us? Who's us? No, they're listening to Keffies. But you know what? If anyone wants to know about Keffies, 3 words. Cat, boy, ranch. As for you, Shanny, that had nothing to do with you, okay? So please stop taking credit for other people's things.
You know, and the government calls Kiwi Farms a stalker website, so you can't go and say you're not stalkers if you were a regular on Kiwi Farms because you using the platform is considered stalking. So go fuck yourselves for that shit, for what you've done to me and my family, and tore it up to the point where we don't have any money, place, job in order to thrive and be prosperous. And we should be able to be prosperous in our life. You know, I should be able to have my kids and be able to take care of them. And they did this stuff purposely to get my kids, you know? But at the end of the day, I'm happy they're in a safe environment and they don't have to worry about these fucking people anymore. You know, I'm lucky that they're in a happy situation. They have a wonderful foster mom, and I've said this before, I'll say it again. If I die tonight, at least I know my kids are in a good place where they're taken care of, they're loved, and they're thriving.
Wow. Wow. All right, let me see what her side chat is saying. But can you believe that, folks? I'm sorry, like my grandmother, who's in her 80s. And yes, you can be 40 and have a grandmother 86 years old. That's not so crazy. It happens every day. I don't know why some morons on the internet don't think that you can't have a grandmother in your 80s if you're 40. You can. I'm living proof. But anyway, moving on topics. She told me horror stories because she had to be in foster care because her parents were a bunch of Irish drunks. And yes, I can say that because I am part Irish. I'm a mix of things, regular mutt. But she told me of horror stories that you were just a pack of cigarettes to them because, you know, the money and stuff. And it was horrible. These people that aren't your parents would beat you. But I think, you know, obviously this was in the 1940s and stuff. And, you know, different times, things have hopefully gotten better. But just the fact, Shannon, you don't care. You don't care enough to take care of your own kids. That bothers me. Why does this person have to take care of it? Why weren't you unable to? Because you're obese? Because you have fibromyalgia and all this other stuff that you never even got diagnosed for? You don't even have a rheumatologist? Like, I don't understand, folks.
Instead of feeling like they're stuck in a really shitty fucking scenario that we got stuck in and still are stuck in, trying to get out. So I was just looking over Grandma's for the win, right? Of course. Thank you, Danielle. Look, 37, 78-year-old grandma. It happens. I don't know. Some people are like, what? That's a lie. Like, what? It's not so crazy. Yeah, people live long. You know, not everyone's dying left and right. But if you look in Shanny's little side chat, it's basically family stuff hurts the worst. And Shanny, please get some sleep. Go to sleep. You're telling people, oh, if I die tomorrow, at least my kids are safe with another woman taking care of them. Like that doesn't sound good at all. That's your job. But yeah, keep making videos saying that, like, you know, like that you guys are such a problem, and you like that their what'd you call them? Their stepmother? I don't think that's what she is to them, but you know what? This woman is probably showing them more love than they've ever received in their life, unfortunately. Wow, really? Awesome. No, I didn't. But anyway, I'm glad we made this decision for their sakes. You know, and I'm glad I get to keep. I stay in contact with them.
I'm glad that I made this decision for their sakes. No, Shanny, again, there was nothing you were gonna do. Maybe CPS fooled you into thinking we're all doing this together because they didn't. You know, your tremendous girth and size probably scared them. And I'm sure the kids probably told them, like, privately, that you've probably hit them as well. I mean, we've seen you threaten them. But that's the problem. You just, if you want people to stop talking about you, you have to make some real change, girl. Real change. Stop having Rev be there. Come to terms with what happened. Say you were in a bad spot. Like, you don't even have I don't know. Yeah, like, you know, it's not like you're like drinking and like you have an alcoholism problem or you're on some sort of Xanax and it's making you forget. Like, it's just, but I don't know. You might be on something that makes you forget. I just can't understand how someone can have a child and have that child get abused daily and then still blame people on the internet for it. I just don't get that, folks.
I get to talk to them. I, you know, get to see them and be there for them. You know, while they're not
sorry,
struggling.
Carrie. Hugs for Carrie.
Which
I'm
is
sorry
important
about
to me.
that.
I don't
Hey,
want them
Rua.
to struggle. I want them happy. I want them thriving. I want them to know that they can live
Oh, wow, you are.
Especially live a life without me.
I didn't know you were 54, Crash. See, you learn something about people new every day. But so you were about like in your 20s when you had like your last. That's like me with my one grandmother. I was like 21, 22. I cried like a baby because I'm sure, like most of you guys, that woman kind of raised me. Oh, Taylor, thank you, Taylor.
Taylor Vaughn has just donated $4.99 through Super Chat. For foods. No foods for Shanny.
No foods. Hashtag foods. Thank you, Taylor. I know, right? That's the only thing she's worried about. Not getting enough food stamps to get foods. I mean, really, it's ridiculous. There's nothing about the kids' health and well-being. They're like, foods? Oh, I don't get foods now? Thanks, Taylor.
Do you have a plan to get them back, or do you? There is a plan that's going on with it.
Oh yeah, let's hear this great plan.
At this moment, since we're going through such a tough time.
Ooh, okay. So whoa. Don't just avoid that and like the plague and move on, Shanny. Someone's like, all right, what's the plan for your kids? And you just said, well, we have a plan, but not yet because all this bad. Like, oh, you mean like being homeless? Like being homeless? Or don't have a pot to piss in, window throw it out of? Maybe being in some sort of a trailer, crappy potato internet. Is that why? You know, maybe you think it's not good for them to live like how you're living. It's interesting. The stuff she says without saying it, folks. That's my favorite part. Oh no. All right, well here, I'll interject why this commercial is going on. Ah, Shanny is so interesting to me. She doesn't see it at all, and she's just gonna keep on making up this crap that doesn't exist instead of like, you know, I don't want to say throwing Rev under the bus, but she has to at this point. Hey Mo, what's up? I think she needs to say, you know what? Okay, Rev did do it, but maybe I pushed him into being this father figure that you know he can't. The guy never even had a job in his life. You know what I mean? It's just it's crazy. It's crazy how people live like this and want to blame everyone else for their problems. I'll never understand it. And even worse, the people who talk about it and they think their shit don't stink. Internet's a funny place. It really is. By the time you're like, all right, I'm sick of this. I've had enough. People are all like, hey, I found you. Well, back to Scammy. Or sorry, Shanny. She's a grieving mother, folks.
When things are better, that's when. But, you know, we are going through a hard time. We don't have a phone. We just have the
phones.
All we can do is contact people through email or use Zoom or Skype, and the internet's crap, so it's not the easiest to do that. But yeah.
I don't know why she doesn't get. Are they still called Obama phones? Like, man, you can get a 5G one now. To me, it's just laziness. There is ways for her to get these things. Hell, in some cities, some states, you can get money for your car insurance. You can get a balance for furniture. Maybe a big, huge bed for her to, like, you know, stink up. So it's just laziness to me.
They're in a better place. A place where they can thrive instead of feeling trapped. And I think that's better for them to have that experience and to have that separation from their mom, since, you know, I'm not going to be here forever and I don't want them to be destroyed if I do go.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. So you are so fat. Your mom is so fat. It reminds me of that type of joke setup. You are so obese that you think you're just gonna go at any time. So like your kids should not get used to you because you're just gonna go at any time and you're not gonna try to lose any weight. That's silly. You know what? I should just like tell my kids right now, like, hey, you guys should not get close to me because maybe in like 10 years, someone might run me over in a car or shoot me. And I don't want to put that pressure on you. So like, you know, let's just stay pals. Okay. Huh? No. Don't hug. This is a fist bump kind of family.
So Kiwi
It
Farms is
smells
gonna
like
have a huge,
rotten
massive
asshole
lawsuit on
in the
them, so-
room. It smells like rotten asshole in the room. It smells.
What did that say? It said support me or something. Thank you, Crash. I definitely appreciate it. You know where I'm coming from, bro. Like I said, I hate talking about anybody, but like the more and more I listen to her, the more and more like I know that these things are in place, these groups, these ways for her to get money and a cell phone and some sort of help. I mean, should she get it? Probably not, because it's just laziness. I really, no matter what, it's just laziness. I want to talk to a doctor or a rheumatologist to show me x-rays to say that she is physically in pain. I mean, she probably is, but that's from overweight, not from fibromyalgia or Epstein-Barr or anything like that. But thanks, bro. But you know what I mean? Like it's not a invisible disease. It's obesity.
You can go ahead and promote it all you want. Are you having trouble sleeping? Yeah, I always have trouble sleeping. When you go through a lot in life, it's hard to sleep at night.
Yes.
Especially lately, it's been very hard.
I was at the guest at the con. Dude, brothers, I don't know if you're a member or not. People that are members, I'm sure you saw my post. I took a picture, or they had a picture online promoting it, and actually my face was on it at the convention. And someone was telling me about TNJ, that this thing is set up for, like I said, housing, furniture, car insurance, like everything. So all you gotta do is pay for drugs, allegedly, you know. But I couldn't believe how much they give out.
Hard for me to sleep. So, yeah, it's water. I know, it's a shock, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see where that is.
But yeah, it's water. But I'm not gonna be lied about by GP and him trying to pit me and G-Man apart in that way. You know, I have my difference of opinions with G-Man and how he should conduct himself. But at the end of the day, I would never fucking release private information and private DMs or private phone calls on others. Because I find it disgusting
I'm almost
behavior.
there.
And it's a violation of someone's trust and privacy.
I'm like 70 away from 500.
You know how you mad and you say shit? That was one of those times.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what this is. When she gets mad and says stuff. Which I'm like, really? Oh, hey, Brett, what's up? I just noticed that you were here. You must have snuck in to the back. What's up, dude? What did you just say? They were peasants and we drink water? What did she just say?
I was never offered one, guys. You know, shit out of luck of me trying to get one.
Oh, people just saying to her in her chat, where are you? If you get food stamps, you should be able to get a free phone. And they are right. They are absolutely right. Like that's how it works. But I think they know this. You know what I mean? They know this, but they want people to just donate to them. You know what I mean? Which is not right, because they're asking for donations under false pretenses, and that's why she was always able to not get what do you call it? Get caught up in people reporting that, because everyone knows that she can get these things just by having food stamps. Even it went down significantly because there's no kids to take care of. But still, she's still allowed to at least one phone.
You know how you need money to get stuff? Well, you need phones and technology in order to get stuff as well.
You need phones.
And if you don't have it, call 211 with what phone?
What phones? What foods? Fun fact, 211 works no matter if your phones are hooked up or not. It's like 911. So stop it, Shanny. Just stop trying to to get something over on people who knows how these things work. You know, like, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but we know how this stuff works. Like, just stop it. We're not Rev.
Oh, Lord.
He ain't listening. He left.
But, you know, you try, like, what I think.
I mean, even everyone in the side chat, you have to sign up. Get off your lazy butt and sign up. You can sign up online. You know, Rev can bring her to the food stamp office and they can help her. I love that. I love when people call her out and be like, you're lying. There's ways to get a phone. You know, you don't need people to give you money. And she gets, oh, Lord, these people don't know. I'm special. I'm Shanny. I've been reported so many times, so they won't get, no, bullshit. Stop it.
I think what happened is you were saving that recording, GP, until I would get mad at G-Man and say something, and then you would release said recording and try to make it seem like I did it. That's how I'm seeing it. Or it could be G-Man doing it, trying to set people up. I don't know. But I know for a fact, I know in Jesus Christ's name that I did not do anything with that.
Okay. So it's like, yes, I abused those children, but in Jesus Christ's name, I will hit you with this Bible. like stop it. It's not the same. You gave somebody something, or they took a phone, and now you're trying to hide it, shield it with the religion, and it really makes Christians look really bad, Shanny. You're not converting anybody to your crazy religion.
I swear to God.
Good question, Raccoon. What did happen?
Cross my fingers and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye.
What?
But like I said, but G-Man knows I didn't touch his phone. He knows Rev didn't touch his phone. He knows this for a fact. So, you can go and try to blame that on us. But...
yeah, exactly, Crash. Use a fake name. All you need is an address. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's right. They don't have an address. Maybe that's her problem.
I never touched it. And he knows it. Because he tested us for doing it.
Oh my god.
What Bible do I read? King James, yo.
Alright, well, your King James is wrong because you think, that makes you untouchable, which it doesn't. But the Traveler, I get you. And I do the same thing. I help the people that really need help. Not people that got caught up with some child abuse and they're trying to, to walk it back. Not going to happen.
Here. This proves that it's a King James.
Right, I don't see shit. I don't see a damn thing.
That's a King James right there. The cover right there.
It's just like no one's
any Bible.
No one's gonna want to be Christian or a part of her Christianity if they think that this is how people act. First off, and second of all, you're telling me this woman doesn't have a phone, but she's going to church on Sunday? Really? Sure, Jan.
Is good. The message is going to get across. Whatever. God's word will not... Oh, it's blurry? Oh.
It's been blurry. There's... They said we can't see shit because you're blurry. That's great. I love that shit. Yeah, like... Guys, I have proof that the moon is made out of green cheese. Hold on. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up on my screen. And you're going to see the green cheese. Oh, it's blurry. Oh, I'm sorry.
But... I'm just shocked that I got thrown into all of this bullshit.
Really?
And I see a trap too. G-Man sees a trap. I see a trap of divide and conquer as well.
From
I
who?
think my disagreement with him happened at the same time, and they took advantage of the disagreement and utilized it. That's what I'm thinking, because I know what I've done and haven't done. yeah, he shouldn't have brought me into any of this stuff. But at the same time, I'm definitely going to defend myself and say the things you guys speak is not true. You know,
Yeah,
the things
prove
you think
it.
you know about me, you know, like, obviously know shit about me and where I'm at in life. The constant plotting you try to claim I have, and...
But you've done that before, and you've admitted it. So, you know, anything anyone says about you is just stuff that you've admitted to us way earlier before. Do you not remember that? Maybe you are on something that makes you... And I'm not talking crap. I'm just saying maybe you are on something that makes you forget Shanny, because it seems like you forget people. Like, you didn't know who Toasty was. You forget who Renee is. That you know, that you were calling them Native Rancher and weird stuff like that because they're Native American. Do you forget all that? Like, Pepper's Farm don't.
No. The fact is I care for a lot of people and I don't want to see people hurt. And I believe in the words of Jesus Christ, and when he says love each other, I believe we should be doing
Okay. Okay, so that's that one. So ridiculous, folks. This woman. And then I get to the part 2, and then talk about something a little different. All right. Oh, it's a commercial. Well, while that commercial is going, so what I'm gonna do is there's about 20 minutes in this video. I'm gonna bring my special guest on, and then we can watch the video together. And then after the video's over, for people who want to stay, you can stay, but you don't have to. Like I said, I'm not trying to force any drama, anything down anyone's throat. If you want to leave, you got to dip out. You know, nothing against you. Hope everyone likes the video tonight and all that stuff. But it's just some things just need to be talked about, and there it is with that. But you guys will see what I'm talking about. But let's bring her up and we can watch this last 20-minute video. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. No, I can't hear you at all. No, that's great. Yeah.
Hey,
All
everybody.
right. Yeah, what's up? All right, so let's watch. Oh, David, I've been looking for you all day. David.
Hey, David.
Question. Someone asked, they saw my video of Shanny's parents when they were talking, and I know she had a gardening channel. What was that channel called? Like, really, we gotta make like a thing where people can like ask Shanny questions. But yeah, someone was asking me about the late mother's channel. I know it was something gardening or something. Like, she didn't really go into drama stuff. Oh, you don't know? Oh, I thought you did. Okay, because you were on there, right? I figure everyone know you would know. I know it was taken down, but okay. So here, this is part 2. So yeah, all right. So we can watch this together. And Carrie, if you want to chime in,
all right,
please do.
Come on. Okay.
Did you get to see this video?
Yeah, I have seen it. Unfortunately.
It's so like bad, you know. Like,
I know
the quality. Like, what is going on?
She's
How the
more
mighty have
pleasing this
fallen.
way, though.
She's what? Oh yeah.
She's a little more pleasing.
Yes, pleasing on the eyes.
Man. The hubby.
The chat says potato net is down. Maybe try hamster net. It's what I use.
Is out. I wish I was.
And it's like, people are just messing. You know, that's a problem. People need to understand that do this type of stuff. People joke all the time, and just like get thicker skin, or just understand that not everyone hates you. Like, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just people. You know, we're all in this mess together, but we were trying to make each other laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, G-Man was going off.
You know, you could try to put any
When is he not going
intention
off?
you want on me, but you're bearing false witness about my intentions. Him, G-Man, Drag, they're all lying about my intentions, and they're all lying about who I am as a person.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, right. He was really lit up. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, that man,
I mean-
he sometimes acts like he's on some sort of like kids Adderall or something, and then he'll be sweating up a storm. And I'm like, whoa, bro, what is happening here? Yeah. It's just because it's like, what is going on here? Was that from today, David? Because I can't watch G-Man. Like, it's hard. Even talking about him, it's just like he just goes all over and he thinks he's confusing people by just word salad, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry I have a past.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, well,
Really,
you know,
it's only been a
that's
couple
not going to be for another
incidences.
20 minutes. We're just finishing
But
watching this video.
I will say they were caused because I felt threatened.
No,
Because I thought I was going to get hurt, and I had a trauma response. Am I proud of it?
Everything's a
Absolutely
trauma
not. Do I condone it?
response.
Absolutely not.
What does that mean?
I
What
don't
do-
even know. She's the only person I've heard that uses that word all the time. Trauma response.
Hey, I know
Which
what a
is
trauma
AKA
response is.
Basically, anything that she does that is bad was just not her fault. It was a trauma response. It's her excuse for everything.
Can I use that?
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, when I beat somebody up 20 years ago in school, it's like, yo, it was a trauma response. I was so traumatized.
That or she blames it on mental illness. It's either a trauma response or it's because she's mentally ill or because Rev's mentally ill. Like, okay.
You know what? Rev is so mentally ill, but he even realized that maybe he should not even show himself on camera instead of looking like a potato. Like, Shay's got all this stuff, like, give me Cash App and PayPal, but you can't see it. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point?
Love that for her.
Do you think that there's people like her, whatever you want to call them, her supporters?
But
do you
it is
think
what
that
happened. To say we were in a...
Do you think that they believe her, or you think at this point no one's believing her?
I don't. I really don't. I think that anyone that's supporting her in any way is really just like a troll. So they're just doing it for, you know, to get information out of her, something like that. Like I don't think she has any like real friends.
Yeah, and
Just
you know what?
my opinion.
Even last night I saw that Letitia person made a video in the middle of the night. She had about almost 1,000 people watching.
Yeah,
and I don't think she realized that most people don't like her.
Right?
And she's like, I want my child back. Like, what are you? It's gonna be in the car with you?
Right. Yeah, she was on, I don't know, on something last night because I saw some of that and she was talking crazy.
Yeah, all
Like
night.
normal.
And I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
you need to be committed.
The fact that she thinks that she's gonna get the kid back when she's living in her car, it's like, dude, if you really want your kid back, you got to get your life together. But
she said the Illuminati took them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
she's nuts.
and abusing them. That's total
It's her
fucking
excuse,
lie.
exactly.
We were just two parents struggling as hard as we fucking could. I was trying to do as much as I could with my limited mobility.
Right.
You know?
My
Not
limited
normal, not
mobility.
normal, not healthy. And I get made fun of for that. I get treated like shit for that, and I get told that I'm
No, you
lazy
don't.
for that.
No, you don't. That's not
No.
why you get told any of that. Has nothing to do with your limited mobility.
Yeah, well, I just love the fact that she doesn't try to lose any weight, eat better, join a gym. I mean, there is ways even someone in her poor situation can get, even once a week. There is, because I was seeing
Yeah,
that.
because
like,
she's
you
got
know,
Medicaid. She has
Yeah.
Medicaid, so I mean, they pay for whatever you need. If she would just do like physical therapy and stuff, like that's the one thing with the things that supposedly are wrong with her. That's the one thing that would help her the most. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
sitting, being sedentary like she is. That only makes those kind of things even worse. So, and I'm sure she's been told that by professionals.
Yeah,
She
no,
just
she
doesn't
just say
listen.
my osteoarthritis is doing it. Well, it's because it's all that weight.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it makes people who actually are going through these things, it pisses them off because it's like that's not how this works. But it's
Right,
almost like
because
she's
there are-
making fun of it, you know?
Right. There are people that get like, you know, looked down upon or whatever for that are judged and stuff, and it's like the ones like her are the ones that give everybody a bad name, because not everybody is like that. There are people who genuinely are struggling.
Exactly, Crutch. They will pay for a gym membership because they realize that, you know, if some people do need that, and that's the thing. She says she gets this and that. When she was going off on you specifically a couple months ago, she didn't think that you were going to come on the internet or come on to YouTube and say your side. She thought she could just bully you into silence, and that was not right. You don't bully people. If you want to say, hey, you know, I thought our talks were private, but even then it's like, well, okay, well, I thought that you weren't going to let this guy who your kids are scared of back in that environment.
Right. Exactly.
So who's worse? Somebody who said something because they, you know, it's not like you told her, you know, like she told you a deep dark secret, or if she told you like about her dream and you were like, hey guys, look at this, what a nut.
No, and I mean, like I've always said, it's the truth. I did it because I really did think that her kids were in danger, and she's not going to do anything to protect them, you know. So somebody needed to do something, you know. There wasn't a whole lot anybody could do, but because she did say what she said to me, I had a little bit of leverage that I could use, and I used it for them. So
yeah, can you imagine, Crash? Yeah, Shanny was like, hey Carrie, why don't you dump that zero, get with the hair out.
Oh no.
Rev's over there with this pointy little baby carrot. Oh yeah, Why is it pointy? Why is it pointy? Maybe we should say that for that video. Like, you know, like I would go to a doctor about that.
Yeah.
I got floppage.
Yeah.
When if everyone else had what I had, they feel the same as me.
No.
You know?
Oh, no, Blake. No.
No.
Here at the crypt, none of us, and I hope none of us here, we don't go IRL. We make funny videos. I try to make people laugh, and then that's it. When I shut this down, I don't maybe go into their life and call CPS. I don't do that. All Carrie did was relay the message that Rev was in the house, right?
Yeah, that she had taken him back, and she had told me that. So I just told everybody else that, but I didn't contact CPS. They were already involved anyway.
Yeah, they were involved at the moment because of when the police showed up. The police are mandated reporters, and they're mandated to tell CPS of what went down.
Right.
You know, yeah. So that and Shanny was saying that's bullshit.
Right.
Yeah,
and like the whole thing was that, you know, he got the charges dropped, so there wasn't a restraining order or anything like that on him, but because CPS had told them that if he did come back, she could get the kids taken away. That's basically, you know, why I put it out there, because I knew CPS was watching, and you know, that it would get to them eventually if I did say something. So I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that is kind of the consensus that we have here, Blake, that we do feel like Carrie did a brave thing. And it was obvious to Shanny that she did a brave thing, because Shanny, after that, threatened her, said that she was going to show up, or not show up, but she implied.
Right.
About,
she was trying to intimidate me, basically.
Which was messed up. Like, you really just helped. Now the kids, like how Shane just said, they're in they're in a better spot now. They don't have to worry about not eating or going to bed hungry. She should be thanking you. You know what I mean? Instead of saying that you made all these problems for them.
Yeah. Well, I won't hold my breath on that.
Yeah, right.
I doubt that will ever happen, but
that'll happen when she loses some weight.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. But it's great because the kids are getting fed now and clothed and everything, but then she's getting worse and worse. But I just think that's just karma. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. That is exactly what it is.
Have I lost more weight? Yeah, obviously. It won't stop.
What?
It keeps going down and down and down. Everything's sagging on me and falling off me.
What?
I need clothes that will fit.
Why do we say this?
You know, I've learned a lot.
Well, I think there was somebody in her chat was like gassing her up.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, you look like you're losing so much weight, Shanny," and so then she just runs with that.
She does. She looks like Like she looks like Minecraft. Like you know, is a Picasso painting? Like, yeah, you're losing such great weight. Oh, that's your face. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't even know what's going on.
But
Yes,
I won't
it
condone
is.
bad
It is
behavior
pointy.
on
I
my
don't know
part or
why.
on other parts.
We're gonna do something in the next coming couple of weeks. I'm gonna do a Rumble. I'm gonna put my crypt on Rumble, and me and Carrie we're gonna watch it, and
We're gonna torture ourselves.
yes, for Crash's amusement. And yeah, and if you want to check it out, like I can't obviously put it on, like you know, but I will put a link so you can watch at home while we're torturing ourselves.
Yes.
Should be fun times.
I got nothing to lose at this point.
Oh, thank you, Janelle.
You know, and people want to make things harder and harder and harder for me because they want to control what I say.
No, we just want you to say the truth.
I don't
Truth
see
is
what I say
important.
as radical as people try to make it out to be. You know, the reason why I say let people alone, don't go after people.
Rumble is just another platform. I know if I put anything on YouTube, it could, you know, potentially get me shut down, and I just don't want that problem. But if it's on some complete different platform, even if I'm not watching it or showing it, I'm just talking about it, you know, you're a lot safer there for that type of content. That's for sure. And then I'll keep it open if anyone ever wants me to do something else crazy that YouTube will be like, no, you can't do that here.
Yeah.
For others,
Yeah.
Because I don't want people to become a monster like I became. A reactionary monster.
Right? The boys were her meal ticket after Rev. IQ of presidents. I know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But it's like, it's IQ of presidents. How is that a flex? All right, I have the IQ of somebody who has a son who smokes Parmesan cheese. like, okay, good for you. Like, I don't get that. Oh yeah, Patty.
I don't want people to
I
have
would
to learn
put
the
something.
lessons that I had to learn hard.
But hey,
you know
you.
what I mean?
God, I don't even know what's going. Is that her
I learned
arm?
not to be reactionary.
I think so.
It's falling off.
Just
I
take a
hope.
step back and breathe and relax when I
She
feel
looks
that
like
heightened
she's
emotion
scratching
of
her
anger.
butt or something.
Yeah, I know.
I know, Splenex, he did make it harder on me. You know, a lot harder on me.
Who
He
did?
makes it. He always
Rev?
treats me like I'm this vicious, mean, malicious person that can attack someone at any second. He
Uh,
does it to me in real life.
you did.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Karen, let me ask you, since you're here, when you first got into Shanny, like, I know you weren't trying to be her friend. That's stupid bullcrap narrative. But did you know about like when she got slappy with Rev? Did you hear about any of that?
Yeah, I did. I saw the video. I saw the
Okay.
footage or whatever. Yeah. So
Did she
and-
try to explain that away to like, oh, that's not like bad optics
yeah.
or something, or I don't
Oh,
know.
right. She tries to say she didn't really do anything, and you know that he was doing it to her too, and so, but when she's the one
But
who
he
called
had
the cops.
bruises.
Right. He's the only one that had actual marks and stuff. So, and I mean, I just tend to think that, you know, just the size ratio. I don't
Right?
think that he could. I don't think he could really beat her up, even if he wanted to. She could probably take him. You know.
No, yeah,
Life,
100%.
And I don't like being treated like that because it's like, can you treat me like a person?
That's
Instead
what
of
your
like
kid
someone
said.
who has some fucking agenda against you. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing.
Like, I don't get her. As a parent, Rev wouldn't have been able to walk out of there in Minecraft. But you know what I mean,
Yeah.
Gary? Like, and
Yeah.
even if like, you know, he was some huge person and I was someone small, you know, I would wait till he fell asleep and hit him in the head with a pot or pan, or, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no, baseball bat. Stuff's going down. You kicked my child.
Right.
You think you're gonna walk away from that? Like, and there's many women I've talked to, you know, like on Discord and all over, that said the same thing. You hit my kid, I hit you, and I'm not stopping. And you know, we need more mama bears out there. And you would have thought that
Right.
Shanny would have been that. But you know what? I think when she
Right.
sees those kids, my own personal opinion here, I think she sees Chris. Or I'm sorry, Doug. You know what I mean?
The first. Yeah. The
Yeah.
dad.
The
biological
actual
dad.
dad, the biological.
Hey,
I've heard-
Blake. I saw that Blake left a comment asking about how I came to, be friends with her, whatever. Go watch the first video on Draven's channel, part 1 of our interview, and it explains it all.
Yes,
That way, if you have any questions.
Yeah, I try
It'll
to
explain
get
it for you.
any questions like that so people know, like, how everything kind of went down.
Yeah.
No,
Everyone loves it.
don't lie about me. And don't pretend you know my intentions when you fucking don't know my intentions. Like, GP just straight out says it. I think it was Shanny and Rev with absolutely no proof, no evidence, just straight speculation, straight there. The only
All right, that's her MO. I mean, I don't care. I don't know if you know about that. Like, Shanny used to like her mom said, she likes the drama. So of course she's gonna, because she likes the drama. But I don't know if you know about that. Like, she would like sabotage herself just to keep, getting talked about.
Really? It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, because to her, it's
She's
just
desperate
people are
for
talking
attention.
exactly.
people who would believe him in that bullshit is people who want to believe that.
What?
But it's like, I've never seen G-Man's phone. I don't even know what kind of phone he has. Do you know what kind of phone he has?
It's supposed to be one of the newest Samsung.
Yeah, I bet you in Minecraft she could probably describe his penis. Down to like the most minute detail. It's got a little pimple next to it.
Oh.
Does he think you have agenda against him? And I think so. I'm certainly treated like I do.
See, this
I'm
is
certainly
where
treated like I have some fucking agenda, and
it doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, all right, I'm gonna go and say that I don't know anything about this, but I'm gonna keep talking about it and keep talking about it. Just to me, that makes her look guilty,
Right. Exactly.
Personal opinion, but like, it's just because she keeps talking about it.
I'm like
Right.
this horrible woman, but then again, he treats every female like they're horrible.
Yeah,
It's
because
really
he's a sexist
ugh.
pig. He is. G-Man is
I've been nothing but
disgusting.
nice to you, dude.
He is.
Maybe not today. I said some choice words to you. But I certainly did not deserve those actions that you've done. I certainly don't deserve the words you have tried to pull out of me. Try to make me look like I'm some kind of vicious, maniacal, crazy-ass woman.
You are.
And I think you needed that, And I think you knew about this releasing.
I mean, she's saying this while all this is happening, and I don't know about you guys, but hold on, maybe I can take away the chat for a second. I see a damn demon face.
Oh,
Do
God.
you see that?
Yeah. That's
Like, hold on.
creepy.
Watch this.
Of this thing for a while now, and that's why you've been acting.
I
so
see the
fucking wacky,
devil. Look at this.
because they
There's
have a
the
lot of shit on
eye.
You
You see?
Yeah.
over the shit you've said
That
about
is
us.
really creepy looking.
Probably most of
I
it
know.
lies. I'll be honest.
Her true
You
form.
told me what Shanny and Rev said about you. Oh, what? What did we say? Exactly.
True form.
And G-Man skirting the question like he doesn't want us to find out what he had to freaking say about us.
What? So you can talk about him, but he
Nah,
better
man.
not talk
G-Man,
about
you
you.
fucked up bad this time.
Yeah, that's the Shanny way.
Because I am a person who does look at this stuff. And apply it to my
Oh
life.
yeah,
You know,
that
I
was
am the type of
nasty.
person
But
that drops
Ooh.
people when they
there
act
was
like
shit on the walls. Like, what the hell?
You know, you even said on
Yeah,
your channel
that's bad.
tonight that if you wanted me, you could have me. That's not fucking true at all.
Are you
How
sure?
I
about
don't want to
Shanny
break your
for
heart or
lies?
anything, but you can never have me. You're too sexist. You're too much involved if someone has a penis or if a.
Oh.
So, wow.
Keep going, Shanny.
So you could say that about him, but he's not too bad to be friends with. You would think that if he was sexist and all these things that you think, that you wouldn't even want nothing to do with him. Because he treats
Yeah.
other women like that, you know?
Believe me, if Shanny thought that it would be a win, she would bring up his like blatant hidden homosexuality, and which is fine, Like
Yeah.
G-Man could be gay all day, we would celebrate it, but
Yeah.
this denial, and this is his problem. That's why he could be so sexist towards women, because he's mad
Right.
about his own homosexuality.
That or mad because he get anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a boneritis. You know what I mean? It just frustrates him.
Vagina of what level of respect you give them. And I'm not playing that shit,
Her
man.
true form.
I'm not playing that shit. You know, if you ever want me on your channel again or make a video with you again, I'm not going to do that. Because you said yourself you only want to talk to men.
I bet.
You can talk all this crap about females. All the crap you can about females, but, you know, a female tries to defend herself against you, you won't even let her talk and defend herself. But a man
Exactly.
will
Fine
let
with
him
that
defend
when it's
himself.
anybody else.
Right? Yo, now like she's got these weird blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now it just went away.
That's a shame unto you. That is a shame unto you. You know, you go to Romans 16, it says, greet your sisters in Christ.
Oh.
Not ignore them and not listen to what they have to say. Because,
Right? Why
you
is
know, you
everything
have a
gotta be in
penis
Christ?
and they have a vagina.
God, stop, please, Shanny,
Like,
please.
that's some messed up stuff, man.
Please,
Just
you're making me
because I
sick.
have parts of my body that you don't have doesn't mean that my speech is less valuable than yours.
But, I'm sure, Carrie, you see by now, this is what she does. Shanny wants to gross you out, so you get so grossed out that the point, the argument goes away. Because people are like, ew, I don't think about you nude. What are you talking about? It's like, yeah, so Shanny, so tell us about the child abuse, or I will, but just imagine me naked. Just naked, standing in front of you, warts and all, 3 fucking teeth. And you're just like, it's because that's how she confuses you.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Misdirection. It doesn't mean I'm less qualified
Yeah.
to speak.
Misdirection, yeah, misdirection. Misdirection.
Misdirection.
Yeah, because it's running away, goes up your ass.
Too. Just because I have tits and a vagina.
Oh, stop.
Maybe
Stop.
you'd learn something.
Hold on, I gotta throw up.
If you listened from a female perspective instead of just listening to male perspectives.
Oh,
You know,
stop.
God
Don't
said
do
female
that.
was put on this earth to be your helper. How can a woman be your helper if you don't fucking listen to her?
Oh, Lord.
Right? Lord, your anointed is talking
Like-
crazy.
Mm-hmm. She draws everything out so much. Like,
Yeah, it's the point where it's not even
You know,
like
you'd rather listen to some troll on the internet over their fucking opinion
worth
than
it.
mine. Someone who's been there for you at your very worst and your very best.
he's been
That
there
shit,
for you,
bro.
too.
right?
That's just shit.
Feeding those kids.
Right.
Draven, I don't think you know anything about the Bible.
Oh, this I was there. Yeah.
I forgot about that. You were
Yeah, because I was like half asleep, and I'm like, shut up. You don't know about the Bible? What? What? Am I dreaming right now? You look like this scary monster.
Draven, I don't think you know anything about the Bible.
Yeah, look who's talking. At least you
Ooh,
can see me.
got you.
Anyway,
Yeah?
some bland, stupid insult coming out of nowhere.
What? Bland, stupid insult. Because you're using the Bible, Shanny, as a shield, a crutch, to
Right.
cover all this. The child abuse, Rev being disgusting, you saying nasty things to people. It's
Mhm.
like, if you want help, fine, but stop it with the Bible stuff. No, even your parents said that you're not religious. You just use it like you use
Right.
everything else.
Exactly.
That's all I was trying to point out. Like, you don't know nothing about the Bible, Shanny. You can't interpret it. You don't know anything about parables. Like, the Bible is not really so cut and dry. There's many
Right.
layers to it, and
Exactly.
stuff taken, omitted. They're called like Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I was like, you don't know anything about the Bible, Shanny.
Yeah, I
Talking
know it's kind of
points.
creepy when he said if he could have me, he could have me if he wanted. No, he couldn't.
Yeah,
Oh, on her Twitch channel. What channel did she record this on? Yeah, it's on her Twitch.
yeah.
Shanny,
love.
yes, yeah, Shanny needs love, and she needs a gym membership, and you know, maybe like something like access to Whole Foods, so she stops eating, I don't know, breads and donuts all day,
Junk food.
junk food.
First of all, I'm not attracted to you
Oh god.
at all.
There we go.
I don't like your chauvinism at all. I think it would be a very controlling relationship where I would not be fucking happy at all.
At all.
And you
But you
wouldn't
like
be
his
happy
money.
at all because you would constantly
Right.
trying to tell me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That's what Rev should
And that's
do.
not healthy. You know? That's not healthy. You know, you say you want a subservient woman, well, you're barking up the wrong tree with me.
The
I
wrong
refuse
tree.
to be subservient. I did my subservience to man, and all I've gotten was cheated on and beaten.
Oh,
to men.
please.
Who beat you?
Right.
Where's the steam shovel? Like, beat. She was beaten with what? Show me a whip that big. Like,
Right.
show me a something that could. What? I was beaten. You hear how she just throws that out there? It's just so.
Right.
It's really messed up. It's messed
Lies.
up. I'm sorry for anyone out there who actually did get severely beaten or anything like
Yeah.
that, because I know to you guys that's probably a huge diss.
Serious.
So anyone who is listening that has legitimately got that, I'll say it. I'm sorry for her.
Yeah.
She knows not what she does.
Yeah.
So why should I be subservient to a man if they're gonna hurt me?
Beat at cards, maybe.
Well, what benefit do I have to that? No. What I will have is a relationship where we equally take parts in what's needed. You know, if someone's
Mm.
fallen, the other person stands up and takes the other person's place to help them out.
When has she ever done that?
Never.
Like,
That's
come
what this
on.
is like. You know, I'm gonna do things, and then he's gonna do things, and then that's how you do it. Okay? If you, I'm gonna tell all you parents that actually take care of your kids how to take care of your family. Okay, so you
Right.
do half the things, and then they do half the things.
Coming
but
from
you don't
someone
do
who
that,
doesn't get out of the bed.
right?
Like, what is she ever doing to bring anything into the relationship?
She's not washing, and like shit, that's not even this. It's just like truth.
Yeah.
That's funny. It was
It's-
just a DoorDash
it's pretty
commercial.
Obvious. Shanny for Crust.
Oh man, I love that. Well, now she gets to live her best day now, right? Warts and all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Man, yeah. You know, this way. Look, she gets a little bit of money from me through her AdSense.
And I want is equal. He helps me, I help him.
Mm-hmm.
We take care of each other.
No, you don't.
You don't take care of your kids.
Right?
You certainly ain't gonna, like, if you were in a relationship with me, you certainly would not shut me up. I'm not gonna shut up for any fucking man.
I believe that.
I've done my part in that too.
Yeah, right. Maybe that was her problem. Saying too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I played that subservient Proverbs 31 woman type shit. I've played that
Oh.
shit.
Okay.
When?
When?
And all it did was get me
Jinx.
hurt. To be subservient. To trust some man blindly with my life.
Oh, stop it. Stop it, Shanny. Stop it. People who know you, you know, you're showing your ass.
So no, you're barking up the wrong tree with
She
me.
doesn't trust
I'm not
Rev.
subservient.
Not that she should,
Right?
I'm not going to
but
be. I'm not.
But again, I don't know if it's, I don't know, like, you know, like Rev did an awful thing, but then Shanny has done many awful things to him. I just wish that there was more
Mhm.
to the police report that say, like, you know, because she was gassing him up, throwing Tostitos bags at him, saying that she can't
yeah.
watch this and that. But Rev
yeah.
should have just taken a walk. You know,
Yeah.
they both messed up. And I don't think it's one or the
she's
other.
She's acting like, you know, she
No
has
one did
trust
nothing.
in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and acting like she has trust in him. He can't even go to the store without her calling and freaking out. Like, he can't leave her side, and she'll start literally losing her mind.
Yeah. But they're gonna share the duties.
Right.
I will never.
Yeah, is she still wiping her butt?
Oh,
Let a man put me in
God.
the
Ugh.
And you have this thing where you like to say that you like to put women in their place.
Well,
Whoa.
Well,
I just saw a big
may I
arm.
just say,
Mm-hmm.
you gossip like a female quite a bit, and you want to talk
Oh,
about gender
God.
roles. Well, let's talk about that gender role of how you gossip about a lot of people.
So
And
do
you can go and say
you.
you expose people,
Right?
but it's gossiping. It's gossiping. And if you want to hurt me for this, all you're doing is proving my point that you hurt people who don't do what you tell them to do.
That's
I don't,
you.
right? I don't understand. I don't understand why she just can't say, hey, okay, stuff went down. I didn't want to admit it, but the only way to move forward and get better is to admit that I made a mistake having this man around my kids. And then I got called out. I didn't know what to say. Heat of the moment. I mean, life happens, but for her to keep on just always pushing it onto somebody else. Now it's not you. Now it's G-Man, because no one's got G-Man's back. He's burned too many bridges.
She literally never takes responsibility for anything she does.
Oh, hey, Pew.
That's what I think people, one of the things they dislike about her the most. It's like, you can respect someone that at least admits that they fucked up, But
yeah.
She won't do that ever.
Because I'm totally fine doing that. Because like nobody's perfect,
right?
It's it's just, but people hate it when she just acts like she has done anything wrong. Right. You're wrong. I'm wrong, and you're wrong. And he's wrong, and she's wrong. And he's the biggest wrong of them all.
You certainly are not putting this female in her place, because my place is being me. So if you're trying to put me in my place, I'm already there, bitch. I'm already myself.
Unfortunately.
What does that mean? I'm already being me. That's my place.
I'm gonna be my own self. I'm gonna be my own person.
Racist.
And even though you try to,
abusive.
You cannot speak for me because you really don't know me. It's
living
obvious
in the
you don't know me.
90s.
The shit you said today, it is obvious you don't know me. And you should have seen Jason's eyes roll into the back of his head when he was hearing you say.
I'm sure he has to agree with everything you say.
Yo, his eyes were rolling in the back of his head because he's on something.
Yeah. Called being high.
Yeah. I love that. I looked over and Jason's eyes were rolling on the back of his head, and then his neck he was cocking his neck like in a weird fashion, left and right, really fast.
Right, yeah.
He does that all the time. He does that when you say hi to him. What are you talking about?
Say this one bullshit about me over another bullshit about me.
It's so wrong.
Like, you say you value Jason? Okay. Do you value him enough to respect his wife?
Well, whose wife? Yeah, what wife?
Is your soft spot there to respect his wife?
Please, Shanny, don't. I don't want to think of Shanny in soft spot.
No. Is there anything else on her but soft spots?
She's talking about Rev's head.
Do not talk. Like, it says do not, like in this Bible, it says do not speak evil of any man.
Yeah.
You all are calling a woman the H word, the W word. And then you using excuses because she likes to get views? Nah, man.
Nah, man. Nah, man. Yo, so you call her a child abuser, and then when you get mad that she's trying to monetize that child abuse? Nah, man. Nah, man. You don't get it, man. We were from the 90s, man. Where people were like, yeah, I beat my kids all day. And I'm like, yeah, man. Like, oh, really? Where did she live? Where all this hateful, nasty beat-ups going on? I'm in the ghetto. No, you weren't.
Right. Lies.
Yeah, I'm a military brat. My dad was like, and their parents are like, nah, by the time she came out, he was retired. So it's like, tell us another one.
Right.
Yeah, right, Kleenex?
That was weird. She was like, I feel like a big...
just because I've slept in a lot of people's houses.
Ooh.
I'm not going to go ahead and boldly say I can speak for them, though.
No,
you know
you're just easy.
I had when I was a kid? You think I'm going to be like, yeah, I can speak for my friend? Because I slept over their house?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
She's like, I can speak for G-Man. I slept at his house. We did it. Yeah, what the hell?
A couple times?
Couple times. Tell us some more, Shane. Don't hold anything back. She thinks it's funny.
You can't speak for me because when you do speak for me, you're completely wrong and you don't present the actual truth.
You're wrong.
Like, you could have easily told people why I didn't touch your fucking phone. You could have easily been like that.
No, because Shanny's last name is her ex-husband Chris's.
Yep.
We know this from... Wow. Yo, do you see it now? Do
Yes.
you see that now? Am I
That's
crazy?
evil.
Like, okay,
That
please,
is-
please.
That is evil. That's gonna haunt me in my dreams.
I'm not kidding. I don't know if you guys see it in the chat. Here, hold on, I'm gonna write it. This was,
Or it almost looks like a robot face too.
yeah. Yo, don't say that.
Not
Don't freak it
human.
out. Yo, maybe she is an alien.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh my god. But no, yeah, she's not, they're not married.
No.
Oh my god. But like, seriously, do you guys see that? Brett, Crash, like, Dude Brothers, Patty, do you see that? She's like the Terminator. Oh my god. Like, you see, look, 2 blue eyes, this
Weird mouth.
whatever the hell this is. What is this?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Scary.
And then like she like a ball section. You see it?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Yeah, and when she talks about them not like them being married and stuff, she said the reason that they're not married yet is because she has a phobia about doing paperwork. I shit you not. That's what she said.
She's
She
a
has a
phobia about
phobia.
doing paperwork.
She has a phobia about doing any kind of work.
Yo, she ain't
Let's be
human.
real.
Folks, she's not human.
You could have easily said, I know they didn't touch my phone. I know, no.
Ah!
Uh,
Chucky.
But you didn't. You still tried to allude that Shanny's evil because she has a vagina.
oh my god.
And that's why I think you look at me like this, the way you do. And you
No, you're an evil because you're some sort of weird robot thing.
treat me the way you do. And I don't like being treated that way. I think it's because you listen to these MGTOW men with their own little opinions how they think a female is, when the fact is every
What?
fucking female is different. We're not freaking cookie cutter people who are the same.
Okay.
That's why there's a variety of women last time I checked.
What? Last time I checked.
Last time I checked, not
You're
every
the
female's gonna be
you're
the same
the
as another
variety
female, but yet
nobody
you put all
wants.
females in one fucking box and tell them
Yeah, right? She's all the wrong boxes. You put all that together, you get some weird. I know that's scary. I wonder if that's some sort of. I'm gonna look into that. Like if Twitch has like weird glitchiness to make you look like
Yeah.
a robot person.
you ain't gonna talk to me. You're gonna shut your mouth. Get
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's God right there. That's God showing people
right?
that she is evil. That because come on, if you say the God's gonna kill your enemies, like he's like some sort of mob boss, that's get some problems.
She's an archangel.
Yeah, right.
To
She's
pull up
Santa
the
Smells
Claus.
like
screen
rotten
post.
asshole in the room.
Oh, thank you.
It smells like rotten asshole
Shanny's
in
butt
the
plug.
room. It smells.
Butt plug. Oh my god. Shanny's butt plug. I feel bad for you. Like, oh, do they make something like that? No, that big.
Ugh.
It's like a car tire, spare tire. How about I like the steer Shane on your toes? Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, how about this, G-Man? You do your gender role, and you shut the fuck up, go to work so you can feed my ass so I can go ahead and cook for your ass. Peace and Maranatha.
Whoa.
What? What?
Yeah. So why?
And
Why
he already
would he be-
does do that. He
Yeah.
already does work to give your ass money, and you're not even with him. And I'll never understand that, like what that whole situation is, because it's very strange.
All right, folks. What the fuck? So right now, me and Carrie, who was also a witness to what I'm about to talk about, have to talk about something that we don't want to talk about. But you know what? Like, we actually care about people. I care about people. I think I believe Carrie cares about people. She definitely cares about kids. And there's been some bull crap happening on YouTube the past 3 weeks. I want to say 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks, I think, around there.
And I was seriously trying to ignore it. And but when it hits home, like on your own court, or at least needs to be talked about once. So I'm going to just do this once. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus or punch down or hurt anyone or anything. I'm just simply pointing this out, my experience. Carrie's going to share her experience. Of course, we have receipts. And who we're going to talk about, I know a lot of you like her, and that's cool. I wish her nothing but the best. But if anyone feels uncomfortable, I wouldn't blame you for having to dip out, okay? Because I'm okay with whoever anybody watches. I just don't want no one to think something's different or somebody's different.
Yeah.
And who are we talking about? Well, the celebrity juicer. For people who aren't in my Discord who don't know anything about what's going on. Yeah, she kind of got a little much.
Yeah.
Couple weeks ago, and I've been trying to, like, you know, I don't know why people latch on to me and they want to know how to do this. And I try to give them constructive criticism and some sort of, like, you know, like, hey, don't take this serious and stuff. Well, she did. And she was a mod. I think she's still a member, but she's not a mod anymore because she started timing people out for no reason. She told me that they were her trolls and stuff. So here, let's start with it from the beginning. Now, she a day ago, she wrote this about Carrie, that Carrie's a doll, and Carrie is a doll, but that's not what this woman believes. She actually does not like Carrie, like, a lot. Whether it's because she thinks that Carrie was co-signing for Shanny, but the thing is, she was doing the same thing in Shanny's account. Yes, Shanny, if you're listening, her account name is Sock It To Me. So do with that what you will, because, you know, certain people shouldn't be called out if other people are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I made a stream and a little bit ago, and it got attacked, and people were getting timed out and blocked for no reason. And she's on a couple other channels, and what happened was she started to block people because she says that Robin Eagle song is her troll, and that this person Alpha K91, and to her credit, Celebrity Juicer was telling people that she's a dog effer. I don't know why. So all this went down, and I didn't know anything of it. Apparently, allegedly, she sent Grampy and a couple other people emails and Dragna, she claims, telling them that Robin needs to be stopped because she's saying that she's telling everybody that she likes to blow pilots, which you'll see, that she likes to get all physical on the pilot, on planes and stuff. And so she sent me this thing, and she kept telling me that Alpha endeared her. She gave Alpha her phone number and her work number. And I said, why would you do that? Don't give a stranger on the internet. And she said, she endeared me, Draven. She
Whatever
endeared
that
me.
means.
Well, no, we'll watch. Carrie, I need your phone number. Carrie, I'm endearing you. Say it to everybody on the internet. No, but you have to understand, I'm being endearing. Like, this is endearing Draven now. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try to make sense of this. So I said, hey, you only need to block someone if they say something messed up. I didn't see what happened. And she comes back, I cannot be in the chat with Alpha K. Or here, Carrie, can you do her voice?
I cannot be in the chat with Alpha K91. You mean like helping Robin Eagle song torture me?
Robin? Where is Robin? Do you know what happened to Brett?
Alpha K9 helps Robin Eagle song troll me. That's why I cannot go into your stream. Brett?
Brett? Yeah. And so, yeah, because all of a sudden, Brett, as well as Bro Guy, were blocked. And I don't know why they were blocked. I did not do the blocking. And 5 other people were blocked or hidden for no reason. And I had to go around and tell you guys, hey, I'm not blocking anybody. I don't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
I seriously don't do that. I would never do that, especially if no one's,
Unless
if
they're
we're
like
all having
being
fun.
abusive or something,
Yeah, or putting out people's like docs or something like that.
Right.
Like I don't care. Otherwise, we're just all here to have a good time.
Right.
And I didn't like that because I didn't want no one to think that I'm doing the blocking. So I said, really, I had no idea. Well, can you show me? I had no idea. Why do they troll? Like, why are they trolling you? She says, oh, go ahead.
Who's Brett? Alpha K91 is my ex-mod.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? And that was my thing. I wanted to know, like, why she just started blocking people without telling me anything. She said this was going on for 2 weeks.
Yeah, she says, I've been staying away, hoping she would go away.
I just don't know what happened to the Discord. Yeah, because at the same time, I had some Discord issues, not related to her, but still, a lot of things happened around the same time, which made her just not look good.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, you go with today.
Today they were in Dragnot trolling me in my profile picture and my name. Dragnot blocked them. I didn't touch the Discord. I couldn't find you guys earlier, but if Alpha K9 is in our group, that's an issue.
No, she was saying Alpha K, who I don't know, she seemed like a decent person. She was saying that she was, which led to Shanny for Life, making a joke about it. That's fine. But
yeah, I
guess she started that rumor, allegedly.
Right.
And like, again, folks, I'm trying to make sense of it all, and I just want people to know if you watch another creator and maybe you're blocked, don't blame that creator. It could have been this person.
Right. Because she is a mod for quite a few people.
Yes. And I saw it happen to a couple people, including Carrie.
Yeah.
She got, you were taken down in David Anthony's, right?
Right. And it might not have been her. It may not have been, but it wasn't David. So I talked to him, personally myself and got the issue resolved, but you never know.
So I said, don't think she was. And, okay, I was for the last 2 weeks that she would go away. She's triggering me and she knows it. So
yeah, and she's... So I guess we'll be having the meeting with her, Alpha K9 here. I see Carrie invited her to the group. Yeah, that's when she really started getting pissy with me.
Yeah, so she was like talking Carrie up. That's why I showed that thing. Even up to yesterday, Carrie should be talked up. Like I said, it's a brave thing. But privately, she was telling me that she is not a good person. That how can somebody that's stupid, her words, believe Shanny, which she never did. I mean, you can say yourself, like you never believed that Shanny was a good person. You just were you saw children in a bad situation.
Right. And it wasn't that I didn't know, like, that there was a risk that she would do what she did by taking Rev back. Like, I totally got that. I'm just willing to give people a chance. I'll give you a chance to do the right thing. If you don't, then I'm out. And that's all that it was. And as soon as she didn't do the right thing, I was out. I don't think that makes me stupid or not trustworthy.
Crash, that is besides the point, bro. You know what I mean, Hey, no one's done anything. We've all been having a great time. And that's my problem.
Yeah, literally, there was no drama.
There are some people that don't really want to deal with YouTube at all, and that's unfortunate because he's a great guy to me and to Carrie and a lot of people, and he's funny and he deserves to be praised. And I'm sick of these pricks that need to bother people like that for no reason other than what I see is jealousy for his uniqueness, which I respect. And I hate that somebody could push somebody by like harassing them with emails and with problems of, you have to help me with this person. Meanwhile, like Robin seems like she doesn't even know what's going on.
Right.
I asked Alpha I talked to Alpha. She said she wasn't involved in this at all.
Right.
So you there? Okay. So this was her proof that she was being messed with, folks. She was in my DMs telling me it wasn't her, but that was sus. Yes, exactly. Okay. Can you read that? You can see that, right? Okay. It says right there. It's
Celebrity juicer.
Juicer minion.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Carrie, you were telling me, because you're in a lot of other chats, what do you see when you're in the chats?
What do you mean, like in regards to?
In regards to like if Drags or Burnt Toast or even Miss Parker, do they have people in there like that? Minions?
I've never seen anybody, doing anything to her. I've never seen anybody bully her or talk bad about her.
Like I know Burnt Toast has a Burnt Toast minion. They're in.
Oh
the chat.
yeah.
I think Drag has a minion.
Right. It's just like it's a fan, right? Essentially, is what it means.
Yes.
That they're fans of that person.
Yes, exactly. Now I try to explain that to her. I said that's a fan of yours, and she was like, "No." After she blocked her into oblivion. Well, I don't know. I don't know who it is, but
yeah,
it's definitely some sort of fan. And they said, "Be right back. Need to land the plane," and that's what triggered her because she said that Robin's telling people she's banging pilots. Ooh, you dirty dog! You're banging pilots. You're blowing them. Yeah, you're going 69. He's going 69 miles an hour in a Mile High Club. The whole thing.
That's such a weird thing to say. Somebody would like say bad about you. Like, so what if you were doing stuff with the pilot? You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah,
it's not even that big of a deal.
Go suck that dick. Get it.
Do whatever you want.
Yo, I joined the Mile High, and it's like, and I thought that was silly, and I tried to explain like that's a fan. Sent you an email, and then they say it's coming from you that got mad at me. Oh, she said that she was mad because something about views. So that's pretty much that one.
Yeah.
And I mean, my biggest thing on it is I don't know why she was acting like that. I don't know
I feel like with me, like she had always been super nice to me. I only had like good, vibes from her. But then when her drama with Alpha K9 started, basically she wanted me to take sides. And take her side and not talk to this person, not talk to that person. But it's like that's just not the kind of person I am. I'm not going to take sides. If somebody hasn't done anything to me, and there's no proof they even did anything to her, then that's just not how I am. I'd rather like not take sides. But of course, not taking a side basically made me her enemy from then on. And that's that's when she talked to you and said all the stuff to you about me, like, oh, you can't trust Carrie and blah blah blah. And it's like she had never said any of that to me, and it hurt my feelings to hear that she said that, because I had only always been cool to her, and like talked up her channel. I was a mod on her channel. Like I couldn't have been any nicer to her.
Yeah. So she kind of told Grampy Lobster, and she told me that. Who's this guy? Why is he watching my video? I said, that's Grampy. He can watch your video. He's allowed. It's as soon as you get on YouTube, basically anyone can. And I'm like, he's trying to shout you out. I don't need the shout out. And I was like, okay, but you don't got to be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what am I looking at here?
So these were DMs on Twitter that she sent to me. I don't know. I think I put them in order for you. They should start from the beginning and go on.
Okay, so she says, "Oh, and there's no need to break anonymity. I do that myself when I feel safe with people. But thanks anyway." And this is you. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said, "What do you mean?"
Yeah,
and
you do your part. I'll do her.
Okay.
Just what I said. I break my own anonymity.
I said, how would I? I don't know anything about you in that regard.
You sure do. More proof you are not paying attention.
How so? I know you as Celebrity Juicer.
I'm messed up. Okay. Let me get the next one. I wish I could have put it in better sort of order. Okay. Which one's this one? Try to get the voice right, Carrie. You know how it is. I try to be a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff.
I've never heard her voice, so I don't know what she sounds like.
Oh, okay. That's you, right?
Right. How would I? Don't know anything about you in that regard.
You sure do. More proof you were not paying attention.
How so?
How did Oh yeah, that's right.
I know you as Celebrity Juicer.
Go reread our Discord about 11-year chips and 30 chips. What? What's up with chips? That's how she sounds though. But like what?
I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She's talking
Serene
about
comprehension
being
issue. Okay, I got you. That's why you told Rita that I said Alpha is a dog effort when I said no such thing.
I said you didn't give me your name, and
what? You remember?
no, I don't remember exactly what it was that I said, but basically I just kept telling her I didn't know what she was getting at, you know. That's the first one.
Okay. See, my thing is, after all this went down, and after she started doing all this, we tried to all talk about it, and it couldn't happen, and we couldn't come to a consensus, and so she kind of got mad and left, but without trying to say, you know what, I'm sorry, I blocked a bunch of people. I thought they were somebody else.
Yeah. That's the first one too.
Okay.
My bad.
No, that's okay. But you know what I mean? I feel like the biggest thing here is trying to, like, you know, I wish people all the best in doing this type of stuff, but I need people to understand not everyone's going to be nice to them. Yeah. Not everybody's going to give people a chance. You know,
that just comes with the territory, you know.
Especially
when you put yourself out there. Yeah.
Because this type of stuff, people don't, you know, you have to get things correct and right and all that. And if you just kind of like half-ass it or don't know what you're talking about, people will know because they do this. They know these people's whole life story.
Right.
That's why I was worried about ever even talking about Vaughn, because I'm like, you know, I didn't know everything there is to know about until I watched some videos.
Right.
I mean, like I said, she kind of talks about me. Why was she? Oh, here she is with the endearment stuff.
Oh yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, I like this thing here, but like, you know, I like this, but I don't try to, you know, I didn't really 4D chess my name. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
So I said I wouldn't say anything about you. I don't operate like that. Don't talk to me like that. I'm not scared of you. Quit bullying me.
Yeah, and
you want me to read the whole thing, or are you going to read the other part?
Oh yeah, I can say thanks for taking my words, twisting them and into the ground, and reporting back to the real C word, Brandon. C word?
And I said, yeah,
I said, C-word? I'm a cunt.
See, yeah.
What?
Yeah, because that's what she had in the video that she made, which was weird because she tagged me in it, not you. But then, you know, when I'm asking her, so are you calling me a cunt? And she's like, this is what she responded to it by saying that she was calling you one. And she says, when she says the real C word, Brandon, I didn't know who she was talking about. I'm like, what? Who are you talking about? This is insane. And she says, Brandon Lee is my nickname for Dravenscrypt. And
which
I'm like,
I think is kind of messed up, because I just talked to Rochelle Davis, who played Sarah in the movie, and
Yeah.
she was telling me that Brandon was like the nicest guy you would ever meet.
Yeah.
You know, like they were in North Carolina filming that for like about 5 months. She said she was getting like 1,500 a week.
Wow.
Yeah, 12 years old or 11 years old. So like when she says stuff like that, like it's not funny. You know, I mean, I know she's talking about it privately with you, but like, you know, like I'm not trying to be Brandon Lee. You know, I wouldn't, you know, do that. I wouldn't, you know, I respect his work as an artist. You know what I mean? So like, how am I supposed to know that?
Yeah, I'm like, how was I supposed to know that? She had never called you Brandon to me, and I'd never seen her call you Brandon in any other situation. So I'm like, what the
This
heck?
is my endearing. This is no, you don't understand.
Term of endearment.
Yes, I'm
like,
endearing.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that number. It's gonna happen. I'm being endearing, and then I'm gonna get everyone's phone numbers. You know, I'm being endearing, and especially the work phone number, especially. You know, might as well. Like, folks, no, don't do that.
No.
But yeah, I think like, you know, I kind of proved my point with those things.
Yeah.
Those messages. I'm just trying to say, if people want to try YouTube, understand you're going to get hate comments, especially in the beginning, especially doing this stuff. When you go into a niche group, I mean, it makes sense. You go into a group, no one knows you. People are going to test you out.
Right. Well, then what was weird too? What was weird too is that so all this went down. She stood up because it went even further too in Twitter. She kept on saying more stuff, and I'm just like she's like, don't play dumb with me and stuff like that. And I'm like, why are you talking to me like this? So then I basically just quit responding. I'm like, I'm not even going to talk anymore. Didn't hear from her for a while, and then just the other day, you told me like, go check out what she has on her community post.
Yeah, and that's just kind of so you're telling me you were getting more of those messages,
like her being really like basically trying to bully me, and make me feel stupid or talk to me like I'm stupid.
Yeah, I guess I can show that again. Yeah, well, the thing is, it's like I don't want somebody to not like you and then use your name because you did an awesome, brave, nice thing.
Yeah.
I mean, really, Shanny's someone you don't know. I mean, she could have done anything, and she was threatening you at that point. So to have her like use your name and then be mean to you, like behind the scenes, I don't know. That's just.
But also too, it's like I remember when I was in Shanny streams and she was right there. Like she was right there with us talking. Like, I mean, obviously she was trolling, I guess now, but she was not doing. I mean, she was doing exactly, or if not more, than what I was doing. That she's trying to say I shouldn't be trusted for that. Well, then you shouldn't be trusted either because you were being nice to her, being right there, involved in everything too.
Yeah, and like, you know, understand, like, I'm not trying to put anybody on blast, but if doing stuff like this privately for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on end makes the drama so bad that people have to just walk away from it like that, then yeah, it should just be talked about. It's stupid. It's silly.
Yeah, because it really did cause like a lot of problems in our group.
No reason.
Yeah, because everybody like got along, and that's one of the things that I like about our community that much is that, you know, there isn't stuff like that. And then she came in and it was like just, you know, in one day threw everything into chaos.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sorry.
Because she was claiming that she was getting, you know, trolled and stuff. But again, nobody was doing that to her, at least not in the chats that we were in. And I know not on Draven stuff, you know, so it's like,
where was it happening? I looked at Ramon's channel. I made the benefit, gave her the benefit of the doubt. I looked. I'm like, nope, nothing here. Nothing like in a community tab. Like I've seen some trolling.
Yeah.
And if she like, I don't see anything.
Yeah.
And I don't know like what that is. And
that's why I couldn't take sides. You know, it's like if I had seen something that somebody was doing to her and it was actually like going to that level that they were, you know, because she was saying she was being tortured, like literally like taking it so extreme, but then never saw anything that backed that up.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that backed up either. anything that I got out of her was that she was mad that she didn't have a community tab. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it takes a bit. It took me a couple weeks. But you don't
Yeah.
understand. I was being endearing to the community tab. And I'm never going to get one. And it's
Now
like,
she has
okay.
one.
And it's like, well, I got like 10 sock accounts that got deleted by Shanny. And so?
Right.
But this one's not, right? No. And I'm like, okay, well, like YouTube doesn't care. That's not, like that's not this channel.
Right.
But like, damn, 10 sock accounts. But you're the
Yeah.
bad one, Carrie. You were trying to be her friend.
Right. I guess because I don't do it like, incognito. Like I use my name. Like that's the thing. I'm not trying to be like fake or a troll or whatever. Like I'm just being myself.
Yeah. And that's the
not,
thing. Like, this is
Yeah.
going to be an unpopular opinion to some people. And all I can say is, I'm not trying to be mean. I know, I don't think Carrie is. This is probably one of the most real channel, that I can be, because I'm not going to be like everybody else. I'm going to fucking say the truth. I don't care.
Well,
People
yeah,
should
and you
know.
want people to, you want people to know that, like, if something like that happened, if somebody did get blocked or whatever, they may have been thinking this whole time that it was you,
Yeah.
and taking it as like you being mad at them or something like that, when really it wasn't even you that did any of that.
And also don't get me wrong. I'm not just saying, oh, she's the only reason why Granby wants to just do stuff, videos less and less. But I think just her bull crap contributed to it. I think just like, it's drama I didn't need, and for
what
me
she
trying to
said
stay out
about
of it,
him.
it tried to go really big.
Yeah.
It's
And
all.
didn't she say something to you like who cares what he thinks or whatever, because he's dying anyway?
Yeah, she said that.
That's
She's like, who cares?
horrible.
He's dying anyway. He doesn't have the time to to talk to Robin. And I'm like, no.
Ugh. Like, that's
Yeah.
so disgusting to say that.
Yeah, it is. It's like, don't like be all nice like in public and then like backstab me in the back room. I was like, what the hell is that?
Right.
But that's why I feel like it's dirty. And then but then get mad when like I got a mean comment today. Oh, as mean as like you can't do anything because you're old, dying anyway, like mean like that, or meaner. How mean do we need to get?
Right.
I want to actually try to look at those old channels or those old videos of Shanny and look at her sock accounts and see exactly what mean stuff she said to her.
Yeah.
And like I said, I ain't sticking up for Shanny, but I just think it's funny that people do the same thing, but you're the bad one.
Right.
I don't get
hypocritical, Definitely hypocritical.
For the longest time, I've been saying, let's just all just get along, right? Because just chill out. You'll get your community tab. You'll get your this. You'll get that. Everything will just chill. Like, no.
You were supportive of her and stuff too, and her channel,
But she said, nobody asked her to do that. Just like nobody asked Grampy to watch her video. Like, okay.
But nobody has to. That's not the way that it works. You know what I mean? Like, and why would you get upset about that? Like, that's just giving you more exposure.
Yeah, I mean, I can respect. Like, I don't know Ramen that well. I've seen a few of her chats. I can respect that. Like, once you go on her channel, then like you're part of her thing. She's your granny. Like, he's your grampy. Like, I get that. You get a rapport. So she's gonna have people's backs if people are kind of like not looking right, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just things are like you said, like something was sus. I think you said that, Patty, and it's like pilot here. And my father's Delta. What's the big deal? See, that's why I love you guys, my core audience. Like, it's been like, I'm sorry. I'm actually getting like somewhat emotional.
Aw.
No, I really am, because like, how long I waited to have like a people who get it.
Yeah.
Right.
You had
nuts
put
forever. I'm like,
a lot of time and work into it.
Yeah, and I just like to like I'm not going to. I don't want nobody else to have to deal with being shut out or anything. You know,
Yeah.
whether it's a problem, a electronic problem on her end, who knows?
Yeah.
But I just think, you know what? If you want to be in this type of thing, and you don't need the money, you told me, you said, you know, you don't have to be like those people, like those people. There's some people who rely. I mean, I can't rely on this for life. But like for the people that do, like, you know, more power to you. Like you're using this
Yeah.
to make a living. You're figuring it out.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't downplay that. So she doesn't need to do this, but like it's just when the Shanny stuff is done, like I don't know what else, you know, like at least I'm getting other plans, you know, other ideas
Right.
coming my way,
Right.
which you have to do if you want to adapt.
Yeah.
But just kind of like getting into a community and then shitting on half the people, timing
Right.
them out and stuff, and then like being nice, like, you know, like in front of everybody. It's like stop. And I'm
Yeah.
just sick of it. At this point, I'm just like, I think people would be better if people would just either be more honest about who they are or
Mhm.
just not, you know,
Yeah.
like I know, don't go into an audience you don't know about. You know, there's
Right.
communities that will eat people alive.
Right. And it's like you said earlier too, it's like nobody's perfect. It's not like, you know, that's not what we expect, but it would be nice to get like an apology or anything, you know what I mean, for how it all went down, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. All right. So that's kind of that's it.
Yeah.
I'm
It
not
just
gonna like. I don't try to talk about other creators. That ones that I think that are, you know, to her fairness, yeah, her videos are pretty good for her doing, you know, doing whatever. A little long sometimes, but other than that, made me
yeah.
laugh. I
Yeah.
think her what you would call animation style is
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
and you know, it's like I can give credit where you know where it's due, but like as far as trying to like I don't know, put a wedge in between people. Like, please don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not cool.
You know, like you made people like you made me feel like stupid. Like I actually believed you and your two buddies that you guys wanted to be part of something greater, but I was just lied to for like a couple weeks, and it makes
Yeah.
me feel like, ugh, I just slept with some rando.
Yeah. It definitely, you know, hurt my feelings to hear some of the stuff that she was saying, but you know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Brett. Sometimes people need to go with their first instinct with some people, because I think it's there in everybody. Because yeah, a lot of people have said the same thing. Like she seemed kind of sus to me, just being you know just weird and just very just overtly friendly, where it's just like it just didn't seem right.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
that's all. Like I said, like I hope you know learn through mistakes and go through it and
Yeah.
do whatever she wants to do with her channel. And like I said, the talent is there.
Yeah.
But I just think they don't try to like shit on the community and then turn people away. Like you don't know how long we've all known each other. It's been like at least a couple of years, and it's only
Yeah.
been getting stronger and stronger. But that's
Yeah.
my end rant on that. I don't know if you want to say anything.
No, I think you covered it all. And, you know, that's where we'll leave it. We're not going to talk about it. You know, again, it's been said. But if you do notice anything, like, you know, that you were blocked or something like that, just know that it wasn't Draven that did it. It wasn't.
Yeah,
her.
and you can write it in the comments like that you're blocked, and I'll unblock you. But I think I got everybody.
Yeah.
Even on another channel, and that's what I'm saying. For other channels, it might not have been whoever if she's modded. It more than likely wasn't. It was probably her doing it. And I'm just saying, like, you know, because
Just be aware.
yeah, just be aware. And I mean, so you don't want no one if they don't like you, they shouldn't like what bring you up in their community tabs or whatever.
Right.
Comment section.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. But yeah, Carrie, thank you for coming. Like I know, like it makes me feel shitty. Like I said, like no matter what, I don't want to give people like you know the wrong vibe. Like I just I don't want people doing this stuff in the back rooms and then pretending to be nice in the front rooms and then
Right.
blocking people in the middle. Like, it makes
Right.
me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
Yes. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming by. But yeah, you know what? I will find one more thing to end on because I can't end on that.
Yeah, we'll end on something positive.
Yeah, hold on. What did you think about Rev's video?
I think that Shanny put him up to it.
Yeah.
I think she said, she was like, you need to go make a video about this because everybody's saying that I'm making you do stuff. Which is all she ever does with him, you know what I mean? And then at least he's smart enough, like you said, not to show his face and stuff.
Yeah,
Their
otherwise it's gonna look like a
internet is
robot.
so crappy. Oh gosh,
It
this
was
one.
good,
Oh, I'll love this one forever.
Yeah.
but I need food.
Cool.
Thanks for being here, Patty.
Food. Don't you want food?
I want to know how high she was when she did this, because my
I
god,
need food.
High enough.
she
that
can
she-
barely open her eyes.
But yeah, guys,
You can
thanks,
go to
thanks for all
PayPal
for hanging
at
out. I do
Shanny
appreciate
Needs
it.
Love, and you can get
Yes.
your foods there. What is your foods?
I mean, thank you, Carrie. It's good to
Aw, thank
when
you.
you're there at the right time, because you don't know.
Yeah.
These days people need somebody to be like, oh yeah, I was there when all these people were talking, and that's not what happened.
Right. A witness.
Yes. But yeah, all right, so I will cut it. But here, I'll play a little bit more.
What do you mean?
Your PayPal
I feel
it's
sick
at
actually
Rev
this
News.
week.
at Rev
Really?
Dude
Yeah, I think at the
is
count, I think I
his
caught something.
PayPal.
Oh no.
And one of my
Foods.
kids,
Delicious chocolate.
they didn't feel so
That
good,
would
so I
be
might have
good
caught it.
foods.
Yeah. That's never fun.
Yeah, it's
Sick
not like
kiddos.
delicious foods.
I was watching Preacher.
And he
and
was
she made
making
pancakes,
foods, and I'm like,
and
foods.
and with the pancakes was like,
Yo, I got a question. Was this when they were at the hotel? I mean,
Yeah. This was like right after they got there. They hadn't been there for very long. This is when, because this was, I think, the same day that Rev made that video talking about not being able to make ramen.
yeah, and you're like, there's pour hot water in the back, but you're right.
Right.
Oh, wow. Yo, look at those eyes. I mean, just saying.
She looks messed up. Yeah.
She's like, I need foods now.
I think she,
got-
I don't know if she was trying to look like famished or something, and that's why but it just comes across as she looks like she's really high.
Yeah.
chocolate syrup and whipped
Chocolate
cream
syrup.
and sprinkles and shit like that. And I never thought that with pancakes before.
What?
I don't know. Something about never thought about
So
If
being
you
Weird.
want to, Sailing Mac.
Isn't that her buddy?
Yeah, that's the person that stays up her butt.
Yeah. No, and I think Salem Mac goes into chats and says the most disgusting things sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from what I've read. And
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
But okay, that's it. I'm officially gonna go.
Foods.
Thank you guys. Yeah, foods, and just it's like I said, it is awesome, and I do appreciate support.
Yeah.
Support greatly helps, and so thank you to Carrie and Crash and Brett and Patty and Raccoon Man and foods.
Foods.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting out good content.
I feel like it's ridiculous sometimes. Because I don't know what is good and what's not sometimes. I'm my biggest critic.
Yeah, everybody is usually like that. Unless you're
Oh.
Shanny. She's not her biggest critic. She thinks she's wonderful.
All right, guys. All right, I'm going to end it. Have a
right.
good night, all. And
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.